Okay, this is the video version of a simple schematic and board in Eagle Part 1. You'll have to excuse me. I have 10 minutes of video time if I want to post this on YouTube, so I might go a little bit fast. But you can get all the text in the actual text post. So what we're going to be doing is doing the schematic of a simple 7-segment LED controlled by a 4-position dip switch. In the post you'll see a table with the parts that we're going to have, and the first one that we're going to add is the actual 7-segment LED. So what we need to do is we need to go click on the add button right here, and Eagle's search can be somewhat difficult, so I tend to be pretty liberal with the asterisks. So I'm going to search for 7 star 7 segment star 7 star segment star. Doing that will, when the search is finished, bring up, you probably can't see all that, it'll bring up the results. So I searched for star 7 star segment star, and it's going to bring up anything with 7 and segment in it, and we want the 7-segment common cathode. So press OK. Go ahead and place it wherever you want on your schematic. Now you'll see if I want to add another one, I can just go ahead and click, but I don't, so I'm going to come back here to add, and now we want a 4511D. That keeps popping up outside the recording area. We want a 4511D BCD to 7-segment decoder. Press OK on that after we search for it, and place it. The next thing we need is the 4-position dip switch, which is the switch underscore dip dash 4. Press OK. We want it to go across so that we can, it really doesn't matter, it just makes the contact, it's not a big deal. The next thing we want is the BNC connector, which is the B35 and 57. Press OK. And if we want to rotate these parts, you might have seen me do it on the last one, you just go ahead and right click while it's still selected, and that'll rotate it around. Place that. Now I need 7 resistors, so I'm going to search for 0603 resistors. Comes up with 2 of them, they're the same thing, it's not a big deal. So go ahead and press OK on that, and we're going to need 7 of them. Go ahead and press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now to make it nice and neat, we also want to get some supplies. Let's go ahead and clear this out, press enter to clear your search. It'll load up all the libraries again. Click in here anywhere, press S, that'll take you down to the S libraries. Go ahead and go into supplies. Go ahead and pick any of them. I'm going to go with the V+. I like the arrow on it, no other reason. Well, it'll actually be useful later. Place that, and we needed it over here as well. And come back and get a ground. I don't like the grounds in here, I like the ground with a little arrow, but any of them will do. Go ahead and use that one. A couple of those. Now we could wire our decimal point to ground, it'll always be off, or you can wire it to VDD or V+ in this case, and it'll always be on. Now before we go and connect all the nets here, be sure you click on net and not wire. Wire is just a line. A net is actually a signal. Go ahead and arrange some things, make it look nice. So we click on the group button, drag the box around these 5 resistors. You can either come over here and press move, say move group. If you right click on it to access that menu, go ahead and move those. select these two, or you can press F7 instead of clicking on it. Right click again, move group, and not really sure where exactly we want these. Go ahead and move this guy, and yeah, that'll work. We want to go ahead and start connecting the nets. So we connect the two cathode pins. If you want to change the way the net bends, you just right click. It'll cycle through the bends like you just saw. So we come up here, connect all of these guys. Oh, I missed that one. And anytime you want to make a net, you can always tell if you've clicked in the right spot, because on the second click, if you're clicking on a pin, or the third click or the fourth click, whatever, when you finally get to where you want to be, you click on it. If you're in the right place, it'll terminate like it does there. If you're not in the right place, I'll just do a quick one right here. See, I didn't land on any pins there, so I can keep going with it. I messed up there too, but this time it won't tell you. So you always need to be sure that where you start is where you want to be from. Down here, a couple more of these. Wish this was like a cooking show where you can just do half of it and say, oh, here's what it looks like when it's done. These guys, go ahead and connect those to V+. Connect these across. All of these need to go to V+ as well. Go ahead and connect your power up. And there we go. So there's a basic schematic. Now we go ahead and run the ERC on it, which does some electrical checking. And comes up and it says no supply for implicit power pin IC1P VDD and IC1P VSS. So what that means is there are some pins that didn't come up for our BCD to 7-segment decoder. These are called implicit pins. They don't normally show up. They just assume that there is going to be a VDD and a VSS, and that's what they're connected to. In this case, we don't have VDD or VSS. We have V+ and ground. You can go in and do some clever tricks to rename things and make it happen, but the easiest way, in my experience, is come over here and click on Invoke, and this will allow you to activate the other parts of the device. So in this case, we're going to activate the power parts, and we just come in here, say, okay, well, let's connect those up. You could go back and create your own separate power or V+ and ground for these, but this is easy enough. So we'll wire these guys in. And now when you run the ERC, come up with a bunch of warnings, but it's okay. Talks about how your resistors don't have any values, switches, the power pins are connected to something besides what they assume they're supposed to be connected to. It's all okay though. If we want to clear up these values, it's useful for when you're actually building the board so you can remember what resistor value you intended. So you click on the value button over here, come over here and click on this resistor, for example. 330 would be a normal value you'd put in there. Press OK, and that assigns that to 330. Has no effect on the schematic, has no effect on the board. It's useful though when you're actually building this board, when you're actually assembling the components. And that's it. This is easy, simple schematic. I know it's a little fast, sorry. I hope this all fits.